Here is the current crop of newly released Android flagship phones from the world's biggest brands: Samsung, OnePlus, Redmi, Xiaomi, Huawei. They are all the best of the best that each of the biggest brands in the Android world can give us. For Snapdragon 865 phones, then you've got the Huawei with their Kirin 990 processor. Xiaomi, by far and away the biggest charging brick. It is massive, 65 watts on that, but you can only charge the phone at 50 watts. All have USB-A connectors except for the Samsung, which actually uses USB-C to USB-C. After just 5 minutes of charging, you already get a decent chunk on the phones, but they would have had some battery left in the tank after they shut off after the battery drain. So really, it's not too accurate, that percentage point number this early on. But after 10 minutes, you can be more accurate and you're getting more or less 20% in all of the phones. At least that's what they're telling us we're getting. On paper, the Mi 10 has the quickest charging, 50 watts wired charging on that phone, 30 watts wireless charging as well, and by far the biggest charging brick. That should take the least amount of time to charge, there or thereabouts. After 15 minutes, actually it's the OnePlus 8 Pro which is pulling ahead. 30% in 15 minutes, that's a pretty good amount. Moving on, we have the Huawei P40 Pro, which has a fairly small battery overall actually, about 4,200 milliamp hours. Pretty small for a Huawei phone for sure, but it has 40 watt wired charging. It also has 27 watt wireless charging as well. Pretty small brick actually. This one should be charging pretty quick as well. How about after 20 minutes? And the OnePlus 8 Pro pulling ahead. Xiaomi Mi 10 Pro not far behind though. Don't know why that Samsung is charging so slowly compared to the rest. It does have a bigger battery though, and actually we'll get onto the possible reason why that is charging so slowly in a second. But anyway, let's move on to the OnePlus 8 Pro, newly released 30 watt wired charging on this one, what they call warp charge. Pretty small brick overall. Oppo, the parent company, has much faster wired charging, up to 65 watts. OnePlus went with 30 watts, plus the wireless charging at 30 watts too, which is a first for Oppo. You do have to spend 70 quid in the UK to buy the charging accessory. And as you can see, the wire is fixed in there. It is not a USB-C wire that you can take out. It is fixed, and that means you can't put it through any desk holes or anything. Just keep that in mind. It is definitely not the best. I would prefer a charger cable that you could take out so you could just put it in more places. But anyway, that's it. After half an hour though, the OnePlus 8 Pro looks like it's pulling ahead, 48, almost 50% on that one. The Xiaomi and the Huawei definitely quick as well. Redmi not far behind, and the Samsung lagging a little bit. So the Samsung does have 45 watt charging, but it only comes with a 25 watt charger in the box for your 1200 quid. But I just want to give you guys an idea in this video of the charging speed you'll get out of the box with all of these phones. The other phones all include the quick chargers in the box, just as a side note. After 50 minutes, we're getting pretty close now, almost 75% on the OnePlus 8 Pro, definitely pulling ahead, probably going to win that one. Only 44 on the Samsung, but it does have the biggest battery overall. The other three are definitely fighting it out. The Redmi K30 Pro coming with a 33 watt charger in the box. 33 watt charging on the cheapest phone out of them, not bad at all. And on the hour mark, we're almost finished on the OnePlus 8 Pro. How long did that take? An hour and 17 minutes for that phone to charge from 0 to 100%. Not bad at all. Second, it looks like it's going to be the Xiaomi Mi 10 Pro. That one finishes at 1 hour and 19 minutes, only 2 minutes behind the OnePlus 8 Pro. Next is going to be the Huawei P40 Pro with a time of 1 minute 26 seconds. And the Redmi K30 Pro, the cheapest phone of the bunch at 137. The Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra, 0 to 100%, 5,000 milliamp hour battery, 1 hour 52 minutes.